Hey YouTube, Rico Knows here. I usually don't make videos like this for YouTube. I keep it on TikTok for this kind of stuff. But I saw this post, and shout out to Coach B.O., Brad Odom. No shade, but tripping, bro. Look at this man right here. He just wrote, "One good year can change your life." He put it in quotes. One good year could change your life. I've been hearing this quote a lot from Marion, Coach Marion, now at Sacramento State. And all these college coaches are saying, hey, man, just lock in, focus. One good year could change your life. Come play at our school and then transfer to the big boys later. Things of that nature, right? So he writes this, and then he says, a single year of focus, hustle, or even a lucky break can flip the script entirely. You can work your entire career and never get a chance. But if you get the opportunity, seize it. Seize the day. All right? And then he shows you, September 9th, 2022, he was a linebackers coach at a high school. Now, I know he had been an assistant athletic director at some point and a high school coach multiple times, all this. Okay, cool. And then he shows you a year later, he's the director of player personnel at UNLV. Oh, my God. 1 year can change your life. If you just focus, if you just hustle or get a lucky break, this is what's going to happen. It can change your whole life. And I know this, right? My life changed. I was a military, senior ranking guy, working at the NSA, cyber expert, getting ready to retire, going to go make six figures being a contractor. And I quit all that to be a content creator. I got lucky, man. I got lucky. 1 hard year of hard work and changed my whole life. But look, man, this is the biggest crock of shit I ever seen. I can't let this slide, bro. You don't get to sit here and tell me you were a linebackers coach and you focused and you worked hard for 1 year. You seized the opportunity and now you're the director of player personnel. Oh, by the way, he's now the director of recruiting at Purdue. Well, Rico, why was he at UNLV, the director of player personnel? Didn't they just flip the roster and make everything great? And now he's the director of recruiting at Purdue? Oh, my God, he works in the Power 4 now? How is this possible? Maybe it was just 1 good year that got him all focused. 2 good years. It's this bullshit. Dude, this is nepotism at its finest. Nepotism at its finest. If the name sounds familiar, Brad Odom, he's the older brother of Barry Odom, the head coach at UNLV, who just got hired at Purdue. Shout out to Barry Odom, great coach. You guys know I've been supporting UNLV through and through for years. And I love all the players. I'm advocating for the players. I'm helping players who just got cut from that team. I'm helping them find landing spots. Shout out to my boy Rosas. I am talking to UNLV players for years. I've been on a Ricky White train since he was in high school at Marietta when they told me he was a 3-star going to Michigan State. I made a video on Jet Thomas, the running back, when he was at Westlake. Like, I'm ahead of the curve when it comes to UNLV and Odom and who they're recruiting and everything they're doing. Hell, I even helped a kid named Nelson, who they kind of gypped out of an offer on signing day, and he was committed to go to Purdue, and then at the last second he found out he didn't have a spot on the team. Long story there. I don't know who I believe as far as both sides talking. But I ran ahead and wrote this message on Twitter, and I know it's going to seem offensive, and people are going to think I'm attacking him. I'm not. Remember, I'm anti-nepotism. If you guys don't know what nepotism is or what it means, let me break it down for you. It's when you get the hookup because you're related to somebody. That's right. You're the boss's son, so you got the job. Simple. You're the boss's son, so now you're the manager. It happens in all walks of life, and guess what? I don't get down with it in all walks of life. I don't care who you are. I'll never support nepotism. This is why I don't believe in Shiloh Sanders being the starting safety on a team when I thought there's this guy named Roderick Ward who was better than him, but he wasn't on the field enough. Oh, well, he had to move positions because that's the coach's son. Like, that kind of shit bugs me, bro. I don't like any nepotism. I run a business. I didn't employ my son. He's not welcome to work for me. No, go out there and get your own. No nepotism here. I just don't get down with it. It's a theory. It's a way I work, and I don't give a shit if it's white, black, blah, blah, blah. Listen, coaching is the worst nepotism in the world. NFL coaching, oh my God, it's gross. Every coach's son is coaching. Nepotism. How did Lane Kiffin get all those head coaching jobs early in life? Nepotism. How did he get the hookup with Pete Carroll? Nepotism. Shout out to Monty and shout out to Day. It worked out, but that's what it is, man. These guys aren't earning their stripes. I don't want to hear that. It wasn't about being focused for a year. Don't tell me that shit. Because no amount of focus, drive, determination, work ethic was going to change the circumstance. Your brother got hired at UNLV, and he brought you along. You put the 2 dates there like they matter. The significant thing between this date and this date is your brother got hired January 2023. or December 2022, however you want to look at it. That's the reality of the situation. Now, did you bring in some good players to UNLV? Sure. You lost Noah Williams. He left. You lost Williams. Kyle Williams went up to Washington State. He left. You inherited Ricky White III. Fisher Kamek was already there. Tiger Shanks already there. All-conference guy. Back-to-back years. Like, you brought in some players, right? I remember, I think Doug Brumfield was the quarterback at the time. Injury-prone. So you made some moves and you did some things, but don't try to front like this focus, hustle, or even a lucky break can flip your life. It's not true, man. No amount of luck, focus, or hustle was going to change the fact that your brother got hired. And you better hope you keep winning at Purdue, because your brother's employment is essential to your success. You're not succeeding in spite of your brother. You're not succeeding without him. The only way you got the hookup is through your brother. You work for him. This is fucking comical to me. And it's no shade at the gentleman himself. I don't know Brad. I know he's working hard. He's doing great things. These are coaches, man. These guys are through and through football family, all that shit. More power to you. But stop spouting on the internet like 1 year changed your whole life. Let me tell you something. There are coordinators that were at UNLV. There are positions coaches that were UNLV. They were there. They needed 1 good year to change their lives. They needed 1 good year to go find another job not working for your brother. They didn't get the hookup. Some of those coaches didn't get taken on the ship to Purdue. They didn't get the hookup. You were always going to go. Didn't matter what you were doing. We'll find a spot for you on the roster. We got to keep you paid. That's not luck. You were born like this. That's not luck. You were born into this. Come on now. It's not hustle. It's not focus. I'm not saying you're not doing a good job. I'm not saying you're not good at your job. I'm just saying, like, some people need to spread the message. Like they made it out the gutter. Like they worked hard and they earned it. Some people need to spread that message and some people don't. Feel me? And I take it personal in that regard because I'm really self-made. There is no hookup in the world for me. I didn't get any jobs from family, friends. I didn't inherit shit. People could die tomorrow. I'll have a bill. I'm not inheriting anything when my folks die. I got a bill. I got to pay for a funeral. So it's a different mindset when you hear these people talk like this on the internet and highlight this and show you from 1 year to the next, I'm now the guy. I worked really hard and I seized it. What do you mean you seized it? You answered the phone when your brother called? You got the plane ticket and you went and you told your whole family we're going? That's not seizing the opportunity. That's not it, man. So it is what it is. It's silly. It's silly to see it from somebody who's like, he didn't. And I'm sure he's a great coach and a great guy. And I bet if we knew each other in real life, it would have been cool. We would have chopped it up. Everything would have been fine. I just can't stand the son of a doctor. You ever heard somebody and they're like, oh, I had to make it on my own. I had to make it on my own. I had to get a $100,000 loan from my parents. My dad owned a couple of stores, but he just had really small businesses. They were around town. He owned a bunch of department stores around town, but I had to do this on my own. I came from nothing. You just be hearing them and be like, yo, bro, what are you talking about? That's comical. That's silly. I'm sure they worked their way up the chain and earned all this. That's fine. But this particular moment, this particular year that he's referencing here, September 9th of 2022 to 2023, no amount of focus changed. Your brother got hired, bro, and he brought you with him. Am I mad about it? Oh, Rico's jealous. No, I'm not jealous. I'm not mad. I just call it like it is. Call a spade a spade. It is what it is. Your friends don't know, but Rico knows. Peace, y'all.